Shalom Aleichem and Baruchim Habaim. Moshe Langado here speaking under the auspices of Kollel, Baruch Avat Yisrael in Southern California and Sha'rei Tziyon in Brooklyn, New York. My friends, this week we'll be reading Parshat TAVO. And it starts off with magnificent mitzvah, the mitzvah of Bikurim, taking your first fruits to Yerushalayim, to the Beit HaMikdash. And it is offered to the Kohen. The rich man, of course, with all his pomp, he brings the fruit in either a gold basket or a silver basket. But the poor man comes rejoicing with his first fruit in a wicker basket. My friends, a question is raised. We know that when we go to a funeral, we have a very simple box. And the niftar, the one who passed away, is dressed in simple clothing. But that was not always the case. At times, a very elaborate casket, very elaborate clothes were used at the funeral. But Rabbi Gamliel did away with that. Not to embarrass the poor, everybody would be buried in a simple manner. We want to have equivalency between the rich and the poor, not to embarrass the poor man. We also have that same concept on Tu B'Av, when all the young maidens would dance. But there were some poor women and some rich. The poor would be embarrassed if they had to wear their torn and ripped dresses. Therefore, the rabbis instituted that the rich girls would lend white dresses to the poor girls, and everybody would be dressed in finery. When it comes to Bikurim, shouldn't the rabbis have done the same thing? Let everybody bring their Bikurim in wicker baskets, so nobody should be embarrassed. Why should the poor man be embarrassed? And I would like to suggest an answer. And I feel the answer is very powerful. The Mishnah also tells us that after the Kohen would take the fruit of the rich man from his gold basket, he would return the gold basket to the rich man, even if the man brought in a silver basket. And we know the price of silver is approximately $30 an ounce, while gold is $2,000 and up an ounce. But still, it was considered a precious metal, so would return it. But when the poor man gave his wicker basket, he gave it with his whole heart. The fruit and the basket were a gift to the Beit HaMikdash and to the Kohen. How could the Torah take that beautiful act of total giving away from the poor man? The rich man would do what? Would expect his gift to be given back. But the poor man gave it with his whole heart. How beautiful was that wicker basket in the eyes of God? Because it was given wholeheartedly. While the rich man, yes, he gave in a silver or golden basket, but it was not given with pure intentions because he expected it back. He gave it only for the pomp and for the ceremony. But when it came time to go back home to Tel Aviv or to Haifa or to Kfar Saba, wherever he came from, he wanted his basket back. My friends, let us learn from the poor man how proud he was to be able to give his first fruits with that wicker basket, and how happy it made the Borei Olam. May we, when we give tzedakah, when we do any mitzvah, may we do it with our total heart, and we'll be zocheh to many brachot in return. Shabbat Shalom.